Hi everybody, this message is for our beautiful fire signs. Yep, this is for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we are here today and we are going to talk about your life and love energy, what has been transpiring, what you need to do now, what needs to take place for your future. All right. And so, with that being said, I am looking into your life and love energy. I'm going to seek out some wisdom from our guardian angels and our archangels. I just ask that you guys have an open mind, because these are general readings. And of course, with general readings, you want to be open minded. You need to look at your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, even your Mars and your Mercury, because those are your inner planets. Okay? It's a lot that is transitioning. A lot of that are transitioning at this time in the month of July. And so you guys have a lot to look forward to. But especially you, Sag, you did have a eclipse happening in your sign recently. And so I know that brought about a lot of information that you probably weren't even expecting. Some of you were a bit nostalgic. Some of you were contemplating on things that you felt like you needed to work on. Okay? But for a lot of you fire signs, it's kind of like I'm either going to do it or I'm not type of energy. And that is what I want to get into. So I'm not going to talk too much because I don't want to take up too much time. So let's just get into it. Let's see what the universe has for you, okay? This is for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, and Rising, or Venus and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or your Mars and Mercury. So let's see what the universe has planned for you. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay. All right. So Aries, you got the King of Wands. Ooh. Yeah. That means, Aries, that you are ready. Let me tell you something. Mars is going to take its turn to go into Virgo here in the month of July. Yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. I mean, considering that there is a lot of we have Mercury retrograde ending at the end of June, going into the beginning of July, and then we have the full moon in Capricorn happening at the end of June, going into July. That energy is still going to be affecting us. And then we have Jupiter retrograding in Pisces, Neptune retrograding in Pisces. All of this stuff is happening at the ends of June. And yes, why am I talking about June? Because it will affect us. That last 2 weeks or a week and a half of June, going into that first week or even the first 2 weeks of July, is going to affect you big time. And the reason why is because you fire signs are realizing what you need to cut off, what you need to break away from. You're realizing, hey, everything that I've been so in tune with is not what I really want. So this more like a withdraw type of energy when it comes to you fire signs, okay? And so here with the King of Wands, Aries, you did get the King of Wands. So with that energy, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm adventurous. Yes, I want to do things. Yes, I'm impulsive. But the crazy part is your ruling planet, Aries, is going to go into Virgo this month. And with Mars going into Virgo, not only are we critical, asking a lot of questions, but we are ready. We're ready to kind of like dive ahead. But we're not going to dive ahead without asking all the necessary questions. There can even be a power struggle there as well, Aries. So for all of you fire signs, it's going to be kind of like a power struggle. But for Aries in particular, because Mars is going to be in Virgo, and even for you, Sag, with your ruling planet Jupiter going into Pisces, it is going to be interesting. Leo, for you, towards the end of July, that is when you begin to flourish more. That is when you get to be praised more or appreciated more. That is when those type of things are going to happen. So for each and every last one of you, this energy is going to play out different. For you, Leo, I see here a definite power struggle. There is the Seven of Wands. Working hard until you get it right. Working hard until you make sense of it. Not giving up. Standing up for what you believe in. I feel like you Leos are going to be very determined to get what you feel is, deserving of you. What you guys feel like you deserve. What you feel like you worked hard for. I feel like you guys are going to be working hard for that. The good thing is Venus will also go into Leo towards the end of the month. And then we can breathe just a little bit. We can have a little bit of fun and excitement. That's the beauty of it all. And I'm going to get clarity for all of this. But I do know that for you, Aries, the King of Wands is like, okay. Look at this energy. It's like, okay, I'm ready. What do I need to do? I got my mind right. I got my body right. My health is right. I've been kind of focused for a while. Why are they not focused on my ability to be the best? I am the best. I want more. I'm seeking. I'm searching. I'm going deep. I'm learning. I'm processing. What is it going to take for them to see my worth? There's a lot of questions here, Aries, okay? But I like the King of Wands in this position because it lets me know there's also a lot of adventure here. There's also a lot of, I don't know, the word control keep coming to me, but I don't really feel like that's what it is. I feel like it's more of, not necessarily control, just more like structure, if I can will it in, because again, we at the end of June, we are dealing with Mercury going direct, and then the full moon is happening in Capricorn. So our focus is on dealing with home activities. Activities. Oh God, where did that word come from? Our energy is going forward towards home activities, being direct, taking care of our business, paying our bills, making sure that everything is okay, creating that structure, that stability. That is where our attention is focusing on. That's what's happening. But with Jupiter and Neptune retrograding in Pisces, we're even taking the rose-colored glasses off. We're being more authentic. We're being real. We're wanting to be around people that actually serve a purpose. We want to be around people who push us to do our very best. We may even feel a bit more philosophical, or maybe perhaps even missing people who kind of brought that energy into our lives. People who were smart, dynamic, people who were educated. A lot has happened in the past 2 years. Okay, fire signs. So it makes sense why you guys are still kind of juggling or trying to figure out, where you belong. You can still do what you love, fire signs, and you can still do what actually makes you happy. But the universe says not to give up. And not to give up on people that were there when you had nothing. Don't just solely give up on them because they're not catching up so quickly as you. So for you, fire signs, this is more like a lesson that needs to be learned more than something that needs to be kind of projected, in other words. Why did Aries get the King of Wands? I will never know. But I do feel like it is definitely because you guys want to venture out. You're feeling extra confident, really cocky. This is good when it comes to business affairs, but what about your relationships with people, Aries? Are you pushing people away? Are you being, standoffish? Are you telling people, it is what it is none of your business? Are you doing that? Are you pushing people away? People that want to be in your corner, people who have loved you and supported you, people that want to satisfy you in a sense. Are you pushing people away? Like, what is going on? For you, Leo, you got the Seven of Wands. Working too hard or being extremely determined to achieve something. But the achievement is not going to come because you're doing all that hard work. Your achievement, Leo, is going to come with you accepting help from others. Okay? This is a time for you, Leo, to be grounded, to be very specific in what you desire and what you are craving. What matters to you at this time, especially at the time when, here in the month of July, we're thinking about our morals and our values. We're questioning our morals and values. What really means a lot to us. And for you, Sag, you got the Eight of Wands in reverse. That's interesting to me. And it just might be because your ruling planet is going retrograde in Pisces. Maybe that is what's happening. So there you might feel like things are in slow motion. Like no matter what you try to do, it's like, like it's like, and then, and then, like, it's like you can't seem to keep up with the pace these days. But there can also be some type of conflict or disagreements happening within your home or between your friendships or relations with others. A lot of you have that energy, fire signs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get clarity. Why did Aries get the King of Wands? Wow, my cards are flying all over the place. What is going on? Okay. Why did Aries get the King of Wands? Please show me why Aries got the King of Wands. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, wow. Look at that. I didn't even touch it. I did not touch it. Okay, Aries. Boom. Wanted to move along. Feeling like you have to choose between your career and your love life. Or possibly feeling like your career affects your love life. Or that your love life is affecting your career. Which is it? Only you know. Okay? Only you know. But this can also be an agreement. Maybe you guys are finally agreeing that another type of job that is closer to home is better for you. Maybe you both are agreeing that, making more money is better for you. But there's a need to compromise here. So is it really just about your career, or is it this all about love for you? Like, what is happening here? There's some type of agreement or an agreement that needs to happen. So, or this could be a need to kind of forgive and forget type of situation. So it may not even have anything to do with your career for a lot of you Aries people. It may not even have anything to do with your love situation. This can be something personal within yourself. Why am I so indecisive? Why can't I make up my mind? You know, I know where I want to go. I know what I want to do, but I just been so confused lately. Oh, I know. It's because the people that matter to me the most are not in my life. Why are they not in your life? So, Aries, you have a lot of questions here. And I do have a lot of Aries in my energy, in my birth chart. So, I resonate with you guys a lot. Just like I resonate with Taurus a lot as well. But I resonate with you guys a lot. There's a lot of questions here. I know what I need to do, but what I want to do is kind of conflicting to what I need to do. Leo, you got the Seven of Wands. Why did Leo get this? What? Oh, okay, you know what? I don't know why the cards keep falling all over the place. I feel like a lot of you fire signs. What is going on? Seriously? Okay. Like, I swear, I did not go through this through any other sign but yours, fire. Like, okay. Leo, you got the Seven of Wands. Very determined to get what you want. But what is it that you want? Are you clear about your ambitions? What is your main focus? What is on your mind these days? Why are you so stressed out? What is making you cry? What is making you emotional? What is on your mind? Why did Leo get the Seven of Wands? Thank you. Okay. The King of Cups. On top of the Seven of Wands. Okay. The King of Cups came out in reverse. So you're definitely putting a lot of energy into this profession, Leo. You're putting a lot of energy into this love affair. You want what you want, when you want it, and how you want it. You're being very clear about what you want. But I'm afraid, Leo, that maybe you're being a bit too possessive. Maybe you are being too clingy. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, like a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Some of you could be dealing with another fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And if you have had any doubt about where this relationship is going, Spirit wants you to know that it may be time for you to loosen up a bit. To loosen up your grip. Because I feel like a lot of you Leos have like a grip on this person. You could be dealing with an Aries, another Leo, or Sagittarius. Or you could be dealing with a Cancer, a Scorpio, or Pisces. But there's a lot of emotions involved. A lot of emotions involved. A lot of confusion. A lot of determination. And let me make this clear, fire signs. Because for a lot of you, I feel like this is a love situation. But for a great hand of you, I feel like this can also be a financial decision. When you're trying to capture the attention of a boss or a student or something in the professional atmosphere. You're trying to capture the attention of something important or someone that is extremely important, okay? Or that can actually help you come up out of your comfort zone. And you're like, look, don't you see me doing all of this hard work? I take on extra shifts. I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Why don't you see me? So there's a lot of emotions involved. Aries, you got the Two of Cups with the King of Wands. Leo, you got the Seven of Wands with the King of Cups. Whatever your venture is, fire signs, there's a lot of emotions attached to this. Let's look at Sagittarius. What's going on with Sag? The Page of Pentacles. So, Sag, of course money will be on your mind. Of course, you're trying to make some strategic decision about your finances. And this is because Jupiter is in Pisces. Keep in mind, though, normally Jupiter going into Pisces is a good sign. It's like, wow, like Jupiter does really well in Pisces. And here, at the end of June, going into July, we have Jupiter retrograding in Pisces. We have Neptune retrograding in Pisces. We have a full moon in Capricorn. We will have Mercury going direct, going into Aquarius. At the end of July, then Jupiter will take its turn to go into Aquarius. But for right now, what can we do? What can we do to heal? Around the second week of July, that is when Chiron will take its chance to go retrograde in Aries. Chiron in Aries, it reminds me a lot of Chiron in Gemini. Never gotten a chance to fully be authentic, to express yourself, to speak what's on your mind, to adventure, to get out and beyond. And so with all this energy happening, keep in mind we also have a new moon in Cancer. So emotions will be all over the place. But for you, Sagittarius, this is going to be interesting when it comes to your finances because the Eight of Wands is in reverse. So it's like, just as something kind of comes on swiftly, with your ruling planet happening in Pisces, going retrograde in Pisces, this is, wow, even though things are slowing down, I'm seeing the reality of a situation. I see what's really happening. I'm taking off the rose-colored glasses. I'm working hard. I'm focused. I see my epiphanies. I'm being educated now. I'm learning all the things that I need to learn about myself and about others. I'm trying to help myself and help others. So this energy is going to be different for you, Sag. This is not so much about what you gain, but about what you can let out, what you can give, what you can provide. So for all of you fire signs, this season in the month of July is about give and take. That's what it's about give and take. So I have some wisdom cards here and I'm going to read that to you. Okay, let's get clarity for Aries. Let's get clarity for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We have the Two of Cups and the King of Wands for Aries. Why? That card already came out. I'm not going to accept that. Purpose. We have the Seven of Wands with the King of Cups. Leo, try not to get too emotional if something does not work out. I feel like just because it doesn't happen for you right this second does not mean that it's not worth it. It doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It's just that at this time, this may not be exactly what you need to get you going, okay? Sagittarius, you have the Eight of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. There's going to be some type of transition, Sag, that is going to happen with your finances. So this can be a new job, a new career, maybe traveling to work, or some type of information coming to you from another place, another company or another state, maybe some type of income that I feel like, Sag, I feel like you're going to be offered an opportunity to make more money doing what you do now. And that is when the indecisiveness is going to come in at. Because it's like you love what you do. And no, you do not want to settle for less. But I feel like this opportunity, you feel like you just can't pass off. And that's going to be the hard part. trying to rediscover who you are as a person and what you really want to achieve. Wow. Fair. Yep. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in an energy of love. Like, yeah, I want to do what I love, but I'm afraid to step out of my comfort zone. I know what I want to do. I know what matters to me. But if I take these people up on their offer, what's going to happen? What's going to be in it for me? If I rearrange my type of lifestyle, what are these people going to do for me? Sag, you will never know. The idea is that you need to remain true to who you are. And if you never step out of your comfort zone, how will you ever know? Okay? Leo, you got the Judgment card on top of the Seven of Wands and the King of Cups. And it says here that I understand that everyone has a unique path and challenges. What's good for you may not necessarily be the same good thing for me. What works for you may not necessarily work for me. I want to travel. I want to have fun. I want to venture on. I want to see new things. I want to explore new things. And I can't do that being restricted by this situation or this process or this person. So what I need to do is fall into what makes me happy, what brings me joy. And the only thing that brings me joy is being clear more than ever about what I want and what I truly desire, and to act on what I desire, and not to just sit here and watch everybody else get what I deserve and what I want, and I'm just sitting here watching life pass me by. That is not me, and I choose to venture on and do what is capable and what I believe that I'm capable of doing. Okay? There's no judgment here, Leo, so do what you feel like you need to do. The month of July is granting you epiphanies and awards and ceremonies and happiness, and people are going to be cheering you on and supporting you, so you should go for it. Okay, so Aries, same here with you. You got something similar. You got purpose. I know what I'm here to do. Okay, I am here naturally to bring people together. When I walk into the room, people know who I am. They laugh, they cheer on, they are smiling. And if there's anybody that is having an issue with anybody else, and I know that I'm the one person that knows how to bring my family together. I know how to bring my friends together. I know how to bring romance into a situation. I know how to bring clarity and structure into a situation. So even if I felt like there was some type of disagreements and me and a person are not totally getting along, or maybe we're not totally seeing eye to eye, doesn't mean that we shouldn't be friends. Doesn't mean that we shouldn't be a couple, or doesn't mean that we should just simply do business together. Whatever it means is that I know my purpose. I know that I'm here to just simply bring love and light into the atmosphere, and whatever that may be, Aries, you need to live through your purpose. You need to take some time to figure out what your purpose is, and part of that purpose should be to give back to others, to serve others, and to be the forefront of what peace looks like. Because Aries, when you walk into the room, people know you, right? And the same thing with Leo and Sag. Like, Sag, people notice you because of your philosophical nature. Leo, people notice you for your bubbly, energy. And then for you, Aries, people notice you for your smarts and your intelligence and your charm and how wonderful you are. So those are the type of characteristics that you guys need to bring into your life during the month of July, because there is a lot of healing that needs to take place. And at the end of June, going into the first 2 weeks of July, the rose-colored glasses are coming off. We're realizing who we need in our lives, who we don't need in our lives. We realize what needs to be healed, what we need to focus on. We're focused on the structure, the discipline, the money, the family, the fun, the freedom. And if we are going to go down the path of saying, fuck everybody, then at the end of the day, there will be nothing to give or nothing to take in, no lesson learned. So then what is the point? So at the end of the day, we have to focus on, what is my purpose? Why am I being judgmental? Or why am I being judged? What am I fearing? Or who is fearing me? What is the point of this whole existence? Like, what is the point of this? So Aries, Leo, and Sag, I feel like there's more of a teaching lesson that is happening with you. You guys are being brought up this season to teach, to guide, to learn, to love, to give back, to reciprocate. That is what you guys are being brought together for at this time. And during this time, you're going to realize the mistakes that you have made. You're questioning your morals, your values, people that you may have rejected in the past. You may suddenly feel like, hey, you know what? No, I need you in my life. Like there's going to be a whole shift, a difference in your attitude with this particular individual or a particular situation. You're changing your whole entire persona towards other people. You're not projecting out what you normally would project out, because now you realize, hey, this is bigger than me. You know, maybe they really did need someone, and maybe I wasn't as present. Maybe I wasn't really a good friend. Maybe, you know, maybe there were more that I could have done. Like this is a realization. Again, those rose-colored glasses are coming off with Jupiter retrograding in Pisces and Neptune retrograding in Pisces, and Aries, your ruling planet Mars is going to go not retrograding, but it is going to go into Virgo. So we are being critical, but we're being more critical of ourselves. And then we have the full moon in Capricorn, which tell us to get our shit together. So it's so dynamic about all the things that are going to happen in the next few weeks, leading up until at least the 3rd week of July, because by the end of July, oh my God, the shit that is going to hit the fan, a lot of you will be questioning your purpose, judgment, and fear. You will be wondering what happened, why it happened, and when it happened, and why did you allow it to happen. There's going to be a lot of questions, okay? So I'm going to try my best to probably do like an update video for everyone. I feel like everyone's energy is very tense this season. So I do feel like I do need to do like an update. I'm going to try my best. Okay, guys, but I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for checking out my website. Thank you for booking your readings. Thank you for buying our candles, okay? Passion versus pleasure. Thank you for the chakra bracelets and everything else that you guys have been pouring into my energy. I'm so honored to give it right back to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, fire signs. Be good to yourself.